yesterday, for sure. But
yesterday we tried to film, but the sun was not letting us.
Cooperating. This morning, Noelle been pulling at my heartstring a little bit.
She's a daddy's girl for sure. We were all together for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, so she was with us, and now we're back on our normal routine.
Yeah, I think,
to the sitter's house, and I think maybe that might.
And then Buggy's not there. Buggy.
And then our nephew isn't at the house. He hasn't been at the house for a few, not even a few days. For a few weeks because his mom's in town, and we were on vacation, and
he would play with her a lot. And she loved that.
Yeah, she's known him since she's been born.
She's been home.
Since she's been able to know who he is.
Yeah.
So I don't think she's used to being like the only child at the house.
Oh, I fell as a parent yesterday.
Oh yeah, he did. He did a big parent.
She had an eye appointment, and I totally forgot about that.
So when you're born a preemie, you can develop something called ROP. I can't think of what it stands for at the top of my head, but it's like retro I don't even know. I'm not even gonna try. It usually happens when you have to be on oxygen for a long time. You can develop ROP, which has something to do with like the retina in your eye or something like that. I don't know. But so when she was in the NICU, she would get regular eye checks to make sure, because she was on oxygen probably like a week before she went home. She was probably on oxygen because she was diagnosed with like chronic lung disease when she was in the NICU. I don't know if that's still a thing now. They don't mention it in her doctor's appointment, so I don't know. But they would come and check her eyes, which I was never around when they did. They would just leave like notes on her incubator, like saying that they came by and like they didn't find any ROP, so she had to have those checks up until she left. And then she had a few after she left the NICU. We would have to go and get her eyes checked to make sure. It's a possibility that she could have to wear glasses in the future, which if she does, it's not going to be a shock to us because I wear glasses. Pretty much everybody in my family wears glasses. Toward the end of her stay, they said they found just like a little bit of ROP, but it was like not even enough to grade, because they have like grade levels of ROP. And they said that like she was developing a little bit, but it shouldn't develop anymore. It should just stop where it's at. But it was like not even enough to really grade, so they didn't really they were just like, oh well. So she goes to a doctor who specializes in ROP, and let me tell you guys, the way that they have to check her eyes, and I guess it's because she's so little, I don't know, it's kind of gruesome looking when you see them do it. So I wanted to, get on here just to kind of chit chat and tell you guys kind of things about our vlog and our channel. I don't really know how much footage we've gotten over the past couple of days, because it's hard to remember to pick up the camera and film certain things that we're doing because we're still new. I've been trying to decide on like what days we should upload, because we can't do like daily uploads just because I don't know if we would have enough footage in one day to upload a full video. And mainly because we work, and when we get off work, we we have to go pick up Noelle, and then we usually go to the gym, or we'll go home. Sometimes we'll try to go to the park or do certain things, but mainly our vlogs are going to consist of maybe 2 or 3 days, and they might be a little behind just because I have to find time in between work, filming, and editing to get a video uploaded for you guys, but I'm enjoying it. I don't hate it. I am trying to get into a good routine to try to fit everything in between our work schedule, or around our work schedule. That's why you kind of see most of our vlogs where we're in the car, because we literally are in the car from the time we wake up to go drop Noelle off, we're in the car. I mean, that's like a 20-minute ride there and back, so that's why most of our footage is in the car. And then when we get off work, we have to go pick her up, so that's like another, you know, hour that we're not spending at work in the car. Kind of what I wanted to get on here and share with you guys. I'm at Walmart right now because I have to get Noelle some tennis shoes, because, or just like some type of everyday shoes that isn't like sandals or like churchy shoes, because I think that's kind of all the shoes that she has. But because she's starting to walk a lot, I don't want her to keep walking on her bare feet. Her feet are so small. She took after me because I have really small feet, so I don't know, hopefully they have her size. So I'm gonna go do that, and an update on my car, because a few videos ago I mentioned, like when I locked her in the car accidentally, I mentioned about having to go get the car like reassigned, or like the system updated. I haven't done that yet. I was going to do that this past weekend, but it just kind of, I lost track of it. And so I'm going to try and go probably sometime this week or this weekend. It'll probably have to be on my lunch, but I do want to get that done because I don't want that to happen to me again, because that was seriously the most scariest thing. Besides her being born, that was the most scariest thing that's happened to me since she's been born. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So I found 2 pair, but they look so big. I mean, they're size 3, but they look so big. I think I'm gonna get a size 3 in the tennis shoes. And then they had these really cute, like, black, let me see if I can show you, these cute little black ones, but they're a size 2. But these even look big, so I don't know. And then, oh, I got these in a size 3. Even these look huge, so I don't know. Today's our first day back, like, at the gym, which my body is probably gonna be so dang sore, because we have not worked out in probably almost a month, or at least I know I haven't worked out in almost a month. So yeah, I'm not ready for that soreness that you get like after the first day of working out, but I also kind of like it. So I'll see you guys at the gym. We finally made it to the gym. We usually start out with some cycling, do about 10 minutes to get our heart rate pumping, and then we go downstairs to lift. Let's go. part about weightlifting is putting those things on the ends of the weight. It's spaghetti night. She loves spaghetti. Is he good? This is what we're having for dinner. Fish, brown rice, and Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts. Oh, I guess you got the hang of it. Oh. This has become our new routine, coming outside and walking up and down the side. Look at how good she's walking in her shoes. Oh, watch where you're going. This is one of the days that I dreamt of the most when I was trying to get pregnant. Was just doing stuff like this. I seriously want to just start crying because she's just getting so big. It honestly makes me want to start trying again for baby number 2 because I miss, like, I don't know, I just miss her being small, tiny. You cannot go in the street. That's a no. Stay on the sidewalk. Now you gotta show Daddy how good you've been walking.
So you wanted shoes, huh?
I feel like she walks better with the shoes on.
That's good.
Like, she looks like she wants to just take off running. Say night night. Night night. Are you ready for bed? Yeah. Yeah?